Hey.
3, 2, 1, podcast.
3, 2, 1, contact.
I said podcast instead.
What was it? Boop, boop,
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was some kind of weird
3,
song or
2,
something like that.
1, podcast. Get
3,
it?
2, 1, intro.
Did you get it?
Almost. Not
what
quite.
are you
Not
doing?
quite. I'm
All
getting
right.
better. I got to time.
Getting better.
Time it a little bit better.
It is time to go back into the 80s because that's what we do here.
Yes.
I'm Kris, that's Ken. This is a show that we sometimes mostly live stream, but it's also video, it's also audio.
So we're just going to merge two scenarios or details in a scenario.
Whoa, we don't
Details
merge
in
two scenarios.
We're going to scenario and details. One person comes up with a scenario, the other one is the details. Let's think about this real quick.
Okay. Go on. Give me some thoughts.
Yeah.
About your life. What's up?
Oh, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Okay.
Let's talk about.
What do you want to talk about? You don't want to get to the task at hand. You want to do a little banter, everybody. This is
little bit of
what we
banter.
call a little bit of banter.
What's your favorite Danny DeVito movie from the 80s?
Oh man, there are so very many.
Was he really a movie star or a TV star? Like, what would you say?
I would say started in TV and went to movies.
Well, most people do, but
was also
what
in-
do you think of him as? TV star?
oh,
'Cause
TV
even-
movie.
Really? Movie?
Yeah.
I feel like Throw Mama from the Train and maybe Batman Returns. What else was he in?
Twins.
Oh, yeah. Twins.
Twins is a great movie.
Yeah,
I think that might be.
Taxi, Cheers? Was he on Cheers?
No.
His wife
Rhea
was on
Perlman
Cheers.
was on Cheers. Yeah.
I'm thinking, you
Rhea
sure?
Perlman was in Cheers.
And then Always Sunny, that stupid show that I can't stand.
Oh, I like Always. What do you
But
mean? You
that's
used to like that
that's
show? You told
No,
me
I
about
didn't.
that
No, I
show
didn't.
back
I
in
don't
the
think I
day.
did.
Yeah.
I don't think I did. Liar. You don't know who you're talking to right now. But he went from TV to movies to TV.
Sure.
Is that what you said?
Well,
Is that what you think?
dude, he's an actor. Doesn't matter.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like,
an
do you
act-
consider him a movie or a TV star?
Well, if you're gonna say it that way, then I consider him an actor. He's an actor.
Movie or TV?
Movie, Ben.
Really?
What are the movies? Really?
That's what I'm saying.
Get your tablet out. What are the
I
movies?
feel like he's
is he
been in more TV shows than movies.
I don't know, man. You really think that? No, I think he was in more. What TV shows? He was only in 2. He's been in a lot more movies.
Really? He wasn't in Cheers?
No, he wasn't in Cheers. He may have guest starred in Cheers. Like
sure
he may
he
have
did.
popped in.
I'm sure she brought him in.
I don't know.
Can't do without him. You need to have
All
him.
right. Anyway, so Kenny, you asked me to come up with an 80s activity and or location.
Yes.
And also a character
Yes.
from
Now,
anything.
Yes. Before we get into that, I was going to say it's going to develop as we go through. I don't want you to think that I'm changing my scenario.
Hey,
Do you want me to write it down
Nope.
to show you that I'm not changing it,
I don't
or do you
care.
trust me?
Listen, I trust you.
100%.
It's whatever you want to do. You told me to think of some things. I got some things.
fine, that's
Whether
fine.
you like them or not, it is what it is.
It is what it is. That's good. That's good. I like it.
All right. So you want me to give them to you? What do you want first?
You're gonna give me.
Because
Yeah.
I have an 80s location
Oh, should we
and
both?
an activity. It's the same thing. Same
Okay.
thing.
All right. So
Same
give me the
thing.
location and the activity.
Location activity is something I actually mentioned to you off camera. It's an arcade, an 80s arcade.
Okay.
I was like, why not use that? There are no arcades anymore. It's an 80s arcade. We're talking, Pong, Donkey Kong.
So now it just sounds like you told me before the show.
Well, I was trying to I rattled off some of them, and you didn't respond to me because you were messing with the camera, so you didn't even hear me. The character is going to be Ralph Hanley, played by William Catt from The Greatest American Hero.
Oh, the titular character.
The titular character, yeah.
Okay.
He was
All right.
the hero.
All right.
And the alien in
All
his
right.
alien with his alien suit.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah.
So this is
and
what we're
an
gonna do.
80s arcade, which is both a location
Yes.
and an activity you did
All
in
right,
the 80s.
Chris, you are going to steer this whole entire conversation.
Okay.
All right. I might come in from time to
I hope
time.
you
I
do.
might. Yeah. Well, it might happen.
Okay. What's the matter? What's going on?
Nothing.
All right.
So, scenario is, Chris, you, sir, are going to take me through a day in the life. You back in the day, you're going to the arcade. You're going to
Okay.
wake up, tell me what you're doing.
Okay.
You go into the arcade, you're bringing people, you're not bringing people, how you get there, blah, 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 all that stuff. I want to hear how you get to the arcade.
All right. So, okay. Now, how big of an arcade are we talking about? Can it be just like a few? Like 5 or 6 or 7 arcade?
That's 100% up to you.
You know?
Anything you want.
All right. So I used to go to, a friend of mine, his parents owned a sweet shop. And I've mentioned this before, maybe on the show, probably on the show, definitely to you. And he had like 10 arcade machines in the background, okay? But that was mostly the 90s. No, okay, so we got to go 80s. All right, so probably 80s. All right, so I'm going to the mall. We're going to Smith Haven Mall. We're going to Smith Haven. We're going to Timeout at Smith Haven Mall.
Timeout. That was the good one.
All right. In
Before
that case,
it moved, because it used to be in that it was like an alleyway, right? It was like this dingy little spot
over
next
by
to like KB.
Sears. No, KB.
It wasn't down by the exit. Like that's when it moved and it got big and bright.
Yeah.
It was dingy and gross.
Yeah. I mean, we can. No, let's go where it's a little bit bigger.
No.
We go dingy. All right, we're going dingy.
We're going the real deal because I think they might have moved that one.
Maybe
I don't know. Maybe in the 90s. Or something like
so anyway, sorry. So I'm getting driven by my mom, or my dad. All right, and I'm going with some friends. With my friends, we're gonna go with Joe and Jim and my brother.
Okay, that's totally fine. So 3 people.
Yeah,
that's good. Okay, so what made you decide to go to the arcade this day? What made you decide to go to the mall? You went to the mall.
It was an idea one of us had on Friday at the bus stop in the morning.
Before school.
Before school. And then on the way home.
Is this a Saturday?
This was a Friday. Well, yeah, we're going on a Saturday, but it was decided on a Friday, we decided we're going to go. Friday morning at the bus stop. They were in, my brother, they were in lower grades than me. They were all like my brother's 2 grades and they were 1 grade below me. So, we only got to really talk on the bus and they lived down the block, like a house away from me. So then Friday afternoon, we figure it out. Oh, who's going to take us? Actually, what? It's probably his parents will probably take us. Their parents, Joe and Jim's parents, their brothers. They're going to take us to the mall. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to go on a Saturday. We're going to go probably like in the afternoon.
Afternoon, all right.
Yeah, so probably like early, maybe like 1 o'clock after lunch.
You watched cartoons in the morning?
Oh, definitely got up, did my chores, had my cereal, watched cartoons, got yelled at by my ma. Then, got dressed, finally called up their house and said, what's going on? Who can take us? Can your parents? My mom's not going out until later. Oh, my mom's going over there. Okay, my mom's going to the mall. Great. And she'll take us. Great. So, yeah. Okay. That's how that happened.
All right. So that's how that happened. So you get to the mall. We're at the mall. You beeline for Timeout?
The arcade, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we stop. I'm looking KB toys on the way or something. You gotta check out KB. You gotta look. You gotta see what Cops toys they have or Turtles toys are on sale. Sometimes they put them on sale. Maybe the Batman toys are there or something. They got some Batman stuff. I don't know. It depends.
Clearance toys from the '89.
Oh yeah, from the '89 movie.
Like big time.
Oh my God, there was so.
But if this is the '80s, maybe that didn't happen.
Well, this could be '89. This could be '89. It doesn't matter. Right, probably '89.
All right. So, did you eat anything at the mall? Did you go to the food court?
No.
You get any Sbarro?
No. What was there then?
Back in the day.
Did they have Taco Bell in there? They didn't have a Wendy's.
I don't think Taco Bell wasn't there. Wendy's wasn't there. Sbarro was there.
Michael Scott's favorite mom and pop pizza shop, Sbarro.
I think I don't know when that Japanese place, the Sarku of Japan.
No, I don't know if that was there.
I feel like that was
Nathan's
there,
was probably there though.
Arthur Treacher's was there.
Oh, Arthur Treacher's was there. Chicken.
I loved it.
And Nathan's was definitely there. I think Nathan's was there because Nathan's was its own place. Remember?
Auntie Anne's probably.
Oh, there's probably. Maybe. They're always there. Yeah. Were they just a kiosk there?
I don't know.
I don't know. You know what? It depends on. I probably only brought enough money to play games, man.
Is that?
Yeah.
So you went to the mall with coins, pockets full of quarters,
yes.
or whatever like that, right?
Yes. Always the coins.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
So you didn't buy it. You didn't bring enough to get like a.
Maybe like a soda. Maybe like a soda from the soda machine or something later on. Okay. Yeah. No, I was there to play video games. This day we're playing video games.
Okay.
I don't want to waste my money on a figure.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. So what do you usually do? Do you go straight for the X-Men arcade and have all 4 of you playing again with maybe 2 other people if they had the 6-player version?
Yeah, we would do that, or we would do. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Now this is okay. Now
I remember Old Timeout had like the old games. Sorry to just interject, but I know they had like the Pac-Mans and probably Pole Position 2, and I know they had Street Fighter 2.
They had Street Fighter, yeah.
I remember playing Street Fighter 2. I remember the first time I ever saw Street Fighter 2 was at Timeout in the dingy alley version.
Yeah.
Yeah. big time.
Okay, so I mean, definitely Street Fighter. I'm definitely playing Street Fighter. X-Men, definitely playing X-Men. I'm trying to think what else.
Maybe some Bad Dudes.
Bad Dudes, yeah. Didn't they have what was some light gun games?
Back in the day, light gun games.
They must have had something there. I'm trying to think.
I don't know
They
what
must
they
have
would
had
have
some
had
light
back,
gun
back in the
games.
80s or anything like that.
Well, make it closer to the 90s. We're going closer to the 90s.
Even
We're
1990,
going
like
closer
the
to the
original
90s,
ones I
yeah.
think of are like maybe like House of the Dead and stuff like that. But that stuff was later on, man.
I know Time Crisis. I'm not talking Time Crisis. I'm saying
No,
like, didn't they have like
no.
the tank gun where you looked into things?
They did have that VR game. It was like $1 to play or something like that nobody ever
No, but
really
that was
played.
later on.
No, they had that
had it
in
then,
that,
did
in
they?
that
'Cause
area.
I
And
played that.
distinctly remember
When you got
in
into
that
the
area.
little octagon,
Yeah.
I played that all the time.
Yeah, because it was like an
That's
alley. It was like
why-
a rectangle,
Yeah,
and it was like halfway down on the right.
yeah.
It was like just.
And then when they
it was
moved,
there.
it was by the door. Remember when they moved, it was by the door.
yeah. But then they also
Yes.
had like race driving in there. That
Oh,
right?
we're also playing it. We're playing like, what did they have connected games? Like what was in there? Cruising USA, was that?
No,
that was
no.
later on.
That was in the new timeout.
Yeah, I'm just trying
Killer
to
Instinct was the new
differentiate. So
Timeout.
sorry, we're trying to differentiate because there are all these time periods where
I'd say you. I mean, this is a fantasy kind of.
in that
scenario
case,
as it is,
in that
so-
case, then we're playing. Then yeah, man, listen, we're playing
MacLeod.
virtual reality. We're playing nope.
RoboCop,
RoboCop, the arcade
game.
Yeah, we're playing that.
Golden Axe.
Oh, Avengers.
Golden Axe 2.
They had Avengers in there.
They might have had Avengers. I remember
Probably had
Avengers in the newer version. I also remember that Superman game where you have like the
Oh right,
weird
yeah.
red Superman. Right,
Yeah, what
His
was
player
that
2
about?
was like red
Yeah,
Superman.
'cause that's all
I
they had
think
to
it was
do.
his
Yeah.
name. So
Centipede, Pac-Man.
yeah, all the classics. Play
Yeah.
any of them. So you're playing some games. You're
Playing
having a
some
good
games,
time.
yeah.
All right.
Probably playing Street Fighter and X-Men. Those, realistically, those were the ones that I played a lot. Yeah. Okay, what's next? So I'm there. We're doing it. What's up?
Yeah, you're playing some games.
What do you got?
Want to know where the greatest American
I
hero?
want to know when this is going. When Ralph Hanley's coming in.
All right, he's there.
What do you mean?
He shows up.
How and why? What's?
He's kind of peeking at you. He's kind of looking at you.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
I'm a kid. What do you mean? I don't know what's happening right now.
He's there. He's creeping.
Okay, go on.
What happens? What do you think?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You catch a glimpse of him in the corner of your eye. Man.
Is he wearing a suit?
Could be. He could be. Yeah.
All right. Let me ask you this. Am I living in Ralph Hinckley's world, or is he living in my world as the greatest American hero?
It's this 80s shared universe, Chris.
So
80s
I'm
shared
there.
universe.
He's there.
Everybody's
so
there.
It's not a TV show?
You were.
That's what I'm
This is
asking you.
you. This is your world, Chris.
So it's a TV show.
So he's there.
And I see him, and I say, guys, that looks like the greatest American hero, doesn't it?
Guys, did you say?
No, this is in the story. I'm not talking to the audience. This is in the story. I'm talking to my friends.
All
right? All right?
All right.
I
Technicality.
say, hey, fellas.
Fellers.
Hey,
let me,
fellow gamers.
Let me question you and ask.
Does that look like Ralph Hinckley?
Yeah.
And my friends wouldn't know any of them. My
They
two
wouldn't
friends
know.
don't. My
I don't
brother
know.
maybe would be like, "What?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "All right, forget it." So then I go over to this other guy that I know from the arcade. I forget his name. Actually,
The
I
guy with
think-
the
no, not
quarter guy?
no, not the quarter guy.
Oh man,
That guy was cool.
Like that job must never exist again. I think ice cream men still have those, right?
Oh, maybe that was great though. Yeah, the little. Yeah, what is that?
Like that was the coolest thing. And he just hand them to you.
So wait a minute. So
play the
I'm
games.
the only one. So I need to go find someone that's like, So I leave my group and I'm looking around to see if anyone is noticing him. No one's noticing him.
Nobody's noticing them.
And he's just hanging out there.
Yeah.
He's dressed normal, but I can see it's like maybe he's got like a button down because that's what he wore, right? And khakis, and I see just a peek of the shirt, peeking out, red. I see red. I'm like, where does he keep his cape?
And you see like the curly dude.
Oh, and this hair is just it's William Katz was nuts, man. I love that guy. Best work was in House, man. Love that movie. I need to get that on like Blu-ray. Do they have that on Blu-ray? I gotta get that on Blu-ray. I love that.
All right.
I love it so much.
All right, so you see him, and
so I see him.
you
So
know.
I'm gonna go over to him.
Yeah.
Are you gonna help me out with this? I'm gonna go over to him.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be like, "Are you William Katz from Greatest American Hero?" And he's gonna be like, "No." Right? Is that what he's saying? Are you want to play him for me?
Well, here's the issue with Are You William Katz? Is that technically right? It's the character.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the character.
I know him as William Katz, as Ralph Hanley, as Greatest American Hero. Am I wrong? Or am I just do I not know? I don't know where I'm going here with this.
All right. Well, he's basically in your world, and that's it. Like this guy's in your world. It's the Greatest American Hero.
So I'm gonna go up to him and be like, "Are you the Greatest American Hero? Are you Ralph Hanley?"
Yeah. Yeah. Ralph Hanley?
Yeah.
Is that his real name?
That's his name. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's his name on the show?
That's his name. Yeah, that's his name on the show.
That's what they gave him? Hinkley?
Yeah. Hinkley, yeah. No, because remember, it was...
I don't know.
Okay, remember the story? We did this in Classic Blend.
Probably did.
They changed it. Oh, didn't they change it from Hinkley? Because Hinkley was the one that... With Jodie Foster, was that the story? The one who tried to kidnap Jodie Foster, and they changed it.
I don't remember this.
They changed it. You don't really remember that?
I don't remember anything about that.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did it because we did it. I was gonna say we did a deep dive. No, it was in Classic Blend.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what? I should look it up real quick and just see.
That's okay. Here, I'll give you mine.
I'm pretty sure. Go to the Wikipedia, but I'm pretty sure they changed it to either to Hinkley or from Hinkley. Go to Wiki. Let me go to the Wiki. So okay. So what am I doing though?
All right. So what are you doing? Okay. So Kris, ultimately, he's there. And I don't want to continue the Halloween kind of spooky kind of theme or anything like that, but he's there to kill you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. No. See, hold on. The lead characters was from Hinkley to Hanley, because Hinkley's the guy that shot Reagan. So it's Hanley. So we're gonna go with Hanley.
Okay.
All right. His name is Hanley.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Hanley.
All right. So
Gotcha.
Hanley.
Okay.
Ralph Hanley.
So
right.
yeah, if you need that in the future.
Right. I knew it.
All right. So,
Ralph Hanley. Okay.
All right,
so
did you hear what I said?
No, I'm sorry.
It's so funny because you're gonna watch this again and you're gonna be like, "Wow, I didn't even notice he said that or anything."
I
like
did.
that.
Yeah. Sorry, I did not know what you said.
Kris, he's there to kill you.
What? Why? Why is he there to kill me?
He's there to kill you.
Me.
And I want to know. Let's all follow you. All of you.
Why?
All of you.
What do we do?
How, Kris, at the arcade would you be killed by Ralph Hanley?
Oh no.
What do you do to get killed by him?
All right. Well, okay. Well, okay.
How does
Well,
it happen?
okay. Well, all right. So walk me through how this goes. I walk up to him and I say, "Hey, aren't you the Greatest American Hero?" What does he do? I need you to help me out here. Give me something.
He might be like,
What does he do? Does he reach out for me?
He might
Hold
be
on.
like, possibly.
Was he strong?
My whole point is I
He
want
could
to
only
know.
fly, right?
I don't know.
Give me back Wikipedia. I think he could only fly. You know, we talked about. Oh man, we talked about this at length too.
That's why I really wish you had some research.
Well, the thing is, you know, I just don't remember.
And where are these images? Let's see what this guy looks like.
Oh, I don't have any images, unfortunately. I'll pop them in.
You said you had images.
Superhuman. Oh, I didn't know that's what you meant. No, I didn't. Dang it, I should have got those.
All right, well, this is what he looks like.
This is what he looks like.
Right here. Need time code? Right here.
Yeah, 1820 will be fine. I'll figure it out.
And here's what an arcade looks like.
So yeah, so he's just got.
Put up images of
Yeah, I'll
his
just.
arcade.
It's
and
fine.
at the time.
I'll go through it. So yeah, he's just got superhuman abilities. He's got invulnerability, invincibility, precognition, telekinesis. Oh my God, pyrokinesis. Oh my God. Oh my
Basically
God.
Superman.
He can do whatever he wants
Okay, that's
to
fine.
me.
That's fine.
So what does he do?
I don't know. That's what I wanted to
All right,
steer
so
this
you want
conversation.
me? So you want me to decide?
You to decide.
But I don't. Okay, I want to react though.
Okay.
If you can be him, I'll react to him.
He's basically like a
Terminator.
Jason.
He's a Terminator.
A Terminator.
He's a Terminator. Yeah, he's a Terminator.
A Freddy.
Yeah.
And he's after you. And I want to know how you
All right. So
get taken out by him.
So I am getting taken out by
You're
him.
getting taken out by him.
Well, I'm not going to go without a fight. I'm going to tell you that much. So he's going to come after me. Now, he's going to, if he's got all these powers, so he must have turned bad. I don't know what reason, but he turned bad.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is because he didn't know, he was very bumbling. Oh, is he still bumbling? Let's just say he's still bumbling. If he's
you can totally use that to your advantage.
Well, that's my point. If he's still a bumbling, like he's got, okay, so for example, he's got, he doesn't have heat ray. He doesn't have heat vision. He's got flight, super strength. He's got holographic vision, super speed. All right, so he's gonna try and like. First of all, he's gonna throw me. I didn't die that first initial thing. He's gonna throw. I'm sorry, am I boring you? Kenny just yawned.
There's no proof.
You just maybe he throws a arcade cabinet at me.
Oh,
but I'm a spry little guy.
Though. But you're spry, but one of your friends isn't.
Oh,
Who got nailed by the arcade cabinet?
Who got my brother got nailed.
Oh, he's done.
No. We'll save that. We'll say like one of the other guys got nailed. Yeah. All right. So, oh my God, you just killed Jimmy. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So then I'm like, I tell my brother, we got to go. And I grab my friend Joe, come on, we got to get out of here, And he's like, oh, my brother. I'm like, you leave him. Nope. He's dead.
Out to the arcade.
But now he's going to speed. So we're going to try and get out of this thing. But we're all the way, we're in the back. We got to make our way to the exit. So he's going to speed towards us, but he's going to trip because he's not really good at his stuff. So he's going to trip and he's going to fall. He's going to go right through an arcade cabinet. It's going to explode.
Nice.
All right. So now he's got to be like, he's trying to get like that, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna hide real quick because we don't think that we can get it. So we're gonna hide real quick, and then he's gonna use his X-ray vision, right? And he's gonna look, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, I see," and he's gonna yell, "I see you!" And now there's kids running around like, "Ah!" Right? Now guess what? Our friend. No, I'm gonna say that for a second. All right, so we're gonna keep going. So he's gonna pick up another arcade cabinet and he's gonna throw it. Okay. All right.
Which one does he pick up?
Miss Pac-Man.
All right.
He picks up Miss Pac-Man and he throws it. Okay. It crashes next to us because he sees us again. He's not that great at it. I'm like, oh, right. And so it's gonna crash next to us. But a piece of shrapnel gets my friend in the leg. All right. He's like, oh, my leg. And so his legs. So now me and my brother are dragging my other friend. Right. And at that point, he's got pyrokinesis, right? So he's gonna just like.
Would you say you were both double dragon?
Not yet, because there's three of us. So
you and your brother are dragging your friend.
Oh, we're double dragging my friend. Good one. So we're double dragging my friend. He uses pyrokinesis and just sets things on fire around us, right? And
engulfed in flames.
Yeah, my friend.
Sparks.
And so something explodes, and me and my brother go flying back.
Pinball. Don't forget the
pinball. So a pinball machine blows up next to my other friend, and it gets him. He's now covered in flame. And I'm like, this is really grim, dude. I'm so sorry. This is pretty disclaimer.
That's the point.
So right. So now we see. So two friends down. It's me and my brother. We're crawling away. What we see is behind the counter. Right, we see the guy with the coins. We'll just call him like Jared or something, right? And he's like, "Come here, come this way." And he's like, "You guys got to get out of here. We're gonna go through the back. We're gonna go through the back." I'm like, "Okay, but what are you gonna do?" And he's like, "I see you," And he's like, "Oh no." So what else does he have? He's got a holographic vision. What is psychometry? What the hell is that? Psychometry? Let me click on that. Token object reading. Oh, he can read objects now. We're not doing that. That's not going to do anything.
Sounds so exciting.
Even the ability to detect the supernatural. What is that going to even do? He's got a shrink. Shrinking. He can shrink, or he can shrink other things. I think he can shrink.
Doesn't matter. He can do
Doesn't matter. So but he's got telekinesis. So he's gonna pick up something else with his mind now. He's picking up the counter from one end to the other.
Oh, the prize counter?
Yeah, and it's lifting up. Sorry, he's throwing prizes at us off the wall. He's throwing them, but again, he's not really good at it, so it's not really hitting us.
Yeah.
So Jared gets up and he's like, ching, ching, and he's throwing coins at him. He's like popping coins into his hand. And it's like poking him. He's like, and then he starts stopping him with his mind. Starts throwing him, setting him on fire.
Like if the other
he's gonna catch him.
Had the pinballs, and he's like throwing pinballs at the quarters, like just knocking the quarters out of the air.
That's what he's doing. Okay,
or maybe Jared's saving you from the pinballs.
Okay, that's cool. I was gonna say that.
Those probably hurt if you get decked in the head with a pinball.
Oh, the pinball, yeah.
Like if somebody takes it, and boom, wails it.
Well, that's what he's doing. He's gonna take them, and he's taking handfuls of pinballs and quarters, and he's making like a bomb.
Well, Jared, I was gonna say like
no, I'm saying Greatest American Hero.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's gonna So they're exchanging blows with that. But he's setting him on fire. He's holding him in his hand, going bing. Remember Superman and Superman 2? No, Superman 3. When he's taking the coins and he's flicking the coins and it's crashing through all the bottles on the bar. Sorry.
I saw that in the movie theater.
Yeah. Oh, you don't remember it?
No.
It's when he gets drunk and he gets really angry and he's like. Psh, psh, psh. Don't forget he's invulnerable, so he's not really hurting him or anything, So Jared's like, "Go, get out of here!" So now we get through the back of the store, of the arcade, and now we're in the hallways of the mall. We're in the back of the mall. You ever been in the back of the mall?
No. Well, yeah, because I did have a job in the mall.
I used to work there. Yeah, I used to work there too. Yeah. So I know, there's if you have malls have hallways in the back where you can get to the back of the store and get deliveries and stuff like that.
There was like the cardboard,
Mm-hmm.
right? The cardboard section where you can crush the cardboard and recycle and stuff.
So, that's right. You worked over there. I worked over in the jeans place down the way. Yeah. And so we're in the back of the mall. We're trying to get around, right? Oh man. Okay. So what does he do? So he has his X-ray vision. So he just sees us. He can just follow. He's just following us, I guess. Right.
He's always there.
All right. So what happens is he bursts through the wall. Okay, and he grabs my brother.
Where though? He brought through what wall of
we're running through the no. We're running through. No, he doesn't grab me. How about this? We're running through.
So you're running through, and he bursts through the wall.
He bursts through the wall
from
into
what, like
the
KB?
tunnels from the arcade.
Oh, from the arcade.
From the arcade, we see the KB toys. Mm-hmm. So we run. We deck into. Someone opens up the door because like, what's that noise? And they come out the back.
I was gonna say you can't just open up that door.
No. So someone comes out and there's like an employee is like, oh, what's that noise? So we go through. And we run through, duck through. Hey, what is that? And then that guy gets taken by him. You know what I mean? Like, So now we're running through the aisles and we're knocking displays down, like Star Wars toys and Batman toys and Turtles. And we're just trying to we're chucking things at them and everything like that. I think what's going to happen is we're going to end up getting stopped. At some point, we're trying to make our way to the front of the store. He comes through the back and he's taking Ninja Turtles and he's winging them and he's hitting my brother. My brother gets pegged in the leg. He's got a foot soldier in his leg. It went through his leg. And he's got Leonardo in his back. I got shredded.
Still the packages.
Yeah.
So what are they getting? Like paper cuts and like the
they're just going in. They're just sticking in, man. So now he's covered in boxes of turtles, just like and like displays too. Like he's got stuff. So my brother's gonna go. That's how my brother's gonna go, man. Sorry, Tommy. He's gonna go. He's getting killed by toys, So I try.
Toys.
Killed by toys. Exactly. You saw where I was going with that. So unfortunately, I gotta get him out.
Yeah.
I gotta run, and he's just like, save yourself or whatever. So I'm like, okay.
So let's just pause for a second.
Okay.
And figure out what are the other patrons of the mall doing right now.
Have
they scattered at this point? Is it safe to say that they've all?
So you got to understand something. When you're in a situation like this, people don't realize what's happening right away, unless someone's staring at the situation. Some people are like, "What is going on?"
But back in the day, like they can't just stand around and like film with their cell phone. Like that's not going to happen.
No, none of that. No one's seeing this. Nobody's seeing this. Okay. However, I'll tell you something that happens coming up. So people are just like that guy got decimated. That guy took him and he threw him into the wall and he's dead. The guy that led us into KB.
It's so crazy that I just said you and your friends.
Yeah.
And you're just killing these poor random employees.
Well, I'm about my brother just died. All right, I'm sorry, but it's too bad. This is what happens in these movies. All right, that's Terminator. It kills everyone. You know what I'm saying? So what's gonna happen is. I make my way out into the mall proper now. I'm in the wherever, the concourse, whatever you call it, right? And I'm like trying to remember where KB was, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna make my way to the food court because I know there's an exit at the food court. All right. So now I'm gonna go to the center. I'm trying to get to the center. Now he decides this is gonna be fun for him. He's not going to super speed because he knows he's not too good on his feet. Every time he tries to super speed, he crashes into something because he can't do it very well. He's not very good at it.
That's fine.
He's lighting things up. He's got pyrokinesis. I think he's making fireballs. He's picking up turtle toys and he's picking up Nintendo game cartridges and winging them. But he's lighting them on fire and he's winging them. And I'm ducking and moving. I was a little kid, so I can move quick. I used to run the tips of my toes, man. I was fast, so I'm running. I'm ducking. I'm sliding underneath people. I'm knocking over kiosks in the middle, and he's winging people. People are getting hit left and right, decapitated. They're getting blown up with burnt. And it's bad. It's real bad, right? Yep. So I'm making my way to the food court. I'm making my way all the way over there, man. Us Auntie Anne's. I'm chucking pretzels at him, trying to get out of the way. And I'm like, why do you want to kill me? Don't answer me. He's just like, he's just like, doesn't matter or whatever he says.
Recognize me.
Oh,
what he's gonna say?
Really?
You came up.
All right,
and recognized me.
Now you mentioned no one's taking videos. There's no cell phones and stuff like that. But
there might be a guy who ran to like Sears and grabbed like one of those big camcorders.
Oh, maybe. But I was gonna say.
Thing.
News 12 was doing a story that day.
Was News 12 around back then?
Sure. Probably.
You think?
Local news is there. Eyewitness news is there.
All right.
and they're doing a story about the mall because they're good. They're opening up new stores, whatever they're doing. It's a local mall. They're doing a story. Guess what? That's there.
Gotcha.
And they're over by the entrance. So I'm coming to the food. So I now pass the middle of the mall. The mall I'm talking about has a center area, right?
Well, yeah,
and
it's basically
got four,
like a plus.
It's a plus, and it's got a center area with four long hallways, or an X,
and
whatever.
center, yeah.
Right, and there's a rounded center, a big center, and there's I came from one end of the
rounded, was it?
whatever, I don't know, just in my head, whatever. Anyway, I went
Remember when
through
they
the
used to have
center.
steps? There used to be steps that went down in the middle.
In the middle, and then they flattened it all
filled
out.
it,
Yeah. And then that's why now like the Santa. This is what Santa used to be and everything. Oh, what time of year is this? It's around Santa time. Yeah, let's make it around.
Oh man, now I just totally
Let's make it
changes
around Christmas time so it's really busy. And Santa's there. And there's that Santa's village in the middle. Now I'm ducking underneath. I'm trying to get, and he's blowing up candy canes and like the little elf helpers, and he's not picking them up and throwing them into the air, and they're just going through the ceiling, and people are hitting him. They're trying to like, now this,
kill some elves.
Listen, there's going to be some tough guys, right? Dressed in like, the track suits and stuff,
Tough. I'm thinking like, oh yeah, bikers, like the long beards look like
the
Top.
bodybuilders,
they
those
got
like
the chains
the 80s bodybuilders, man.
I'm thinking like chains.
No, they
and,
are
like,
there
leather
too.
jackets, and you're like tough guys, track suits.
No, those I'm talking about like the buff guys that wear like the unitards and like the belts that walk around with the weight belts on.
Like like wrestlers.
Yeah, so those guys.
So
come
basically,
in.
Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant.
Yeah, exactly.
At the mall,
so what
doing
happens
an autograph
is
signing.
So what happens is he comes up. So they're like, "What are you doing? You hurt my friend, this and that." And they go up to him and they punch him. Brother. No, they're not that good.
They're not that good.
He punches him, but he's invulnerable. So he gets knocked down, but he gets back up, and they're like, "What? I punched a guy with all my strength or whatever," and he just punches through them. So now he's punching through these guys, right? So now I'm like, so I don't really see this because I'm like, I got to get out of here, right? So now meanwhile, the local news is still over by the food court, okay? So I'm still making my way through, and I'm making my way through the Christmas town they have, right? And I'm knocking little kids over, and they're like, everyone's screaming and stuff, right? There are bikers online, little biker kids, like you said.
Well, like biker kids?
Yeah, no, now
like dirt bikes?
No, now there's biker guys, like big biker guys, yeah.
Okay.
But they're there with their little kids and their little leather jackets and the little biker.
So that's how they bring them to see Santa, is that they dress their kids up in leather jackets.
It's the 80s, man. Anything went, dude.
Hey, little kid, I know you don't have a wallet, but you need a chain.
You need a chain, yeah. First of all, they wouldn't call his son little kid, Little junk dog here, put this on. Anyway, so they're there. So the group of them are like, "What are you doing?" And they do the arms and they're standing there, right? And then I'm running. All I hear is a bowling ball hitting bowling pins.
I feel yeah. I'm sorry.
And all of a sudden I look back and I see a sea of bikers flying through the air.
See, but I feel like bikers back in the day were less about the leather and more about the denim.
Whatever.
Right?
No, they also
had,
wore
like,
leather.
leather
They wore
chaps.
leather jackets. Though.
They wear
Yeah,
like
of
leather
course.
chaps and like denim jackets and stuff like that.
Not denim. I mean, they could have, but they always had leather. It was but whatever. Leather, denim. It doesn't matter.
I just feel like it was more denim-y.
Okay, fine.
Like I feel
it doesn't
like
matter.
just envisioning them, like if you think
Beards though.
denim, yeah, they had beards.
All right, do-rags.
I don't know if they had that stuff.
You did, dude. This is the 80s. Of course they did.
Might have been more bandana than do-rag.
Well, that's what I meant. It's a bandana. Whatever, yeah. Anyway, you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean.
Like one of these.
No, I'm picturing like a blue, like with the paisley pattern and like, maybe like skulls on it or whatever. Doesn't matter. It just got knocked over like bowling pins, all right? That's all I hear is a bowling pin sound. Like he just got like a strike and I see all them just fall over and I'm still running. I'm like, I gotta get out.
Man, you're lasting a long time against this guy.
Well, there's a lot of people. He's got to get through all these people. And he's firing stuff, and I got singed a couple bit. I'm bleeding, I'm hurting because I was in near, and all these like explosions and stuff.
Hey, but you're holding your own. So
You're
not getting out of it.
All I'm doing is running. Well, all I'm doing is running.
You're not getting out of it.
Right, I know I'm not getting out of it. So, what happens is I make it to the food court finally. Local news is there, and they heard commotion, so they look, and now they see, and they zoom in. Shaky, right? And they see him coming. And they're like, "What is that? Is it the greatest American hero?" And I'm like, "He's not a hero," And I'm running. I run behind them, and I'm frantic. I don't know what to do. And there's a lot of people coming in and out, and I'm just like, "I gotta get out. But now he super speeds right up to the camera. Right? He falters a little bit, and he stops, and he grabs the camera, and he just and what does he say? I don't know what he says. Tell me what he says. Grabs the lens.
more like greatest American villain.
Good. And then he crushes the camera. No, he doesn't crush the camera. Wait, are they live feed or are they recording it? It's a live feed. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a live feed. So they saw that. They do. Whatever, man. Of course they did. So they get. So the point is, America sees it.
Can you imagine?
Or at least Long Island sees it.
The satellites and everything that they'd need to do something live, like back in the day.
Oh, they had them though.
I know,
dude, they did all that stuff. They totally did all that stuff.
I feel like it's just totally crazy. Like they totally have to have like. Man, hold on. We got to put this satellite dish up.
They did. It's
fine.
Like that,
they
right?
did it. I know, but I'm just like.
I went to the truck, and the truck put it out. It's fine. I know. Yeah, I know. Anyway, so we're getting that. Now I'm trapped. Now I'm just. So what he does is he takes a whole bunch of tables and he throws them at the entrance. You know the entrance I'm talking about, to get out by the food court. I think there's a TGIF right over there.
An entrance, or at this point it would be an exit.
Well, for me, I'm trying to get to the exit, but all of a sudden I'm running. And all of a sudden, tables are flying, and they're getting stuck right in the door. And I slide to a stop. I'm like, oh no. I turn around, and he's there, and I'm like, so I try and run to one thing, I try and run to another thing, so now I run, and I'm over there, and I'm in Nathan's, or I'm at Arthur Treach's, and I'm just trying to throw buckets of the grease at him, and I'm like, I'm throwing buns and stuff at him.
The fry-later thing. Right, the fry-later, he can just take that grease and throw that grease right
So so what he does is he's like, boo, boo, boo. He's finger gunning it, and they're exploding next to me, and I'm getting grease on me, like,
man.
I'm getting burned up. Like, so I roll over the counter, and then at this point, I feel like I should just give up. At this point, I'm just gonna be like, why? What did I ever do to you? Why did you turn bad? You were so good. I mean, sure.
You recognize me.
Sure, yeah, okay, I recognize you, but come on, man. You're better than this. And he's and what does he say?
He says, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
And I'm like, well, I guess not. So I'm trying to think of a way that I could outsmart him, but it doesn't look like I'm going to outsmart this guy. He's faster than me, stronger than me. I've already done everything I could, right? But I'm still going to run. So I go to run, and what does he do is he super speeds up to me, and he shrinks. And he goes right through me, right into me.
From where to where?
He goes into me. Let's just say he goes into me.
Goes through like the belly button. Like punches through your belly button.
Sure, he goes into my belly button. I turn around. I don't see him. And I look down, and there's a little hole in my belly button. And I look, and I don't know where he is. And all of a sudden, I feel something. I feel weird. I feel really weird. And I say, I feel really weird. At this point, the camera guy's still alive, and the camera's still there. And he pans over to me. He's like, where did he go? And I'm like,
thought the camera was crushed.
No, he didn't crush it. They had two cameras. It was a 2-camera shoot. And so the other one comes, and I'm like, I think he's inside of me. And they're like, what? And then, boom! He explodes. He gets big.
Really? All right.
He just enlarges, and I explode.
Okay.
Into like...
So now he's...
nothing but matter. Pink matter.
Gotcha.
And then what? Now, I'm gone. What do I do? It's up to you. I'm gone.
That's the end of the story, man.
What does he do? Fly?
Gets out.
Flies through the roof?
My job here is done.
And he flies through the roof. And I'm nothing. I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah.
So that's how you got taken out by the
greatest American villain. Yeah, dude, that's it.
All right. Nice.
That's rough.
That's good.
Rough, man.
That's good. Yep. See how different this could have been if you picked like the Tanner household and Alf.
What would you have done? Alf.
I'm just saying.
It would have been the same thing.
Yeah.
He was going to try and kill me.
Oh yeah, no matter what. Like that was the scenario.
Okay.
Is you are in this location being stalked by blank, and you will be ultimately killed by blank.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the scenario. No matter what,
man.
I was actually picturing miniature golf, and the character I didn't know who you were going to pick, so I didn't really have a character in my mind.
I was going to ask you too, like, what were you thinking?
I was thinking like miniature golf, and then it's kind of crazy, but you see how it can different play.
I thought of mini golf.
It can play on like you have now you have golf clubs, you have golf balls, you have the holes, you have like all the. We're going through hole number 1, and the last one's always the clown with the mouth.
Man.
I know the coins. Jared
bought me some time, man. God bless him. We don't even know what happened to him. Still.
We don't know.
He may still be alive. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't actually know what happened to him. Yeah. But I was
after the credits, you're just gonna see his hand pop up with quarters.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, I got exploded. I can't believe that's how
enjoyed it.
I go exploding. Wow.
Who would you like to be stalked by? Murdered
Who would
by?
you like to kill you?
Who would you like to be murdered by? Right? Tex Hex.
Tex.
Ram Man. Yeah.
The Smurf, whatever his name was.
Jokey. Lovey Smurf, whatever his
Handy
name was.
Smurf? How about Handy Smurf?
Yeah.
How about Papa Smurf, you know?
Anybody. He could be killed by anybody.
An Insector? What?
Merman?
Mr. T?
Merman would be fun.
Skeletor? Rambo? Come on, Stay Puft?
Anybody.
What?
Anybody.
You know?
So, yeah, let us
it.
know
That
on the
was good,
Discord
man.
or down wherever you're watching this. And thanks for watching and goodbye.
Yeah,
Get
we'll
outta
see you next time.
Get out of here.